Welcome back to the last episode. At a week later, airport launch Seoul. Are you sure everything is okay back home? Taeyong asked as they waited for their flight. Jungkook nodded, adjusting his hoodie. Yeah, practically kicked us out. Namjoon too. They said we need this. He smiled, his suitcase between his legs as he leaned onto Jungkook's shoulder. I still can't believe we are doing this. Jungkook clenched, brushing his fingers through things here first. Just you and me, no phones, no business calls, no rumors, no one else. Only us, only us. Jeju Island, private villa by the sea. The villa was stunning, white walls. This looked like a dream. Jungkook came forward from behind, wrapping his arm around Taeyong's waist. It's not, it's real, and you are mine. Taeyong leaned in, his head back against Jungkook's chest, a soft sigh. His smile played on his lips. Let's play here forever. Stay here forever, he murmured. Jungkook clenching, tempting. Day one, peace. They spent the morning walking alone and beach, barefoot, water splashing at their ankles. Taeyong collected seashells like a kid while Jungkook took photos of him, heart swelling each time they smiled at him. Said something, stop taking pictures. Afternoon, they cooked together. Jungkook cut vegetables while Taeyong danced around with music blasting on the speaker. They fed each other bites and laughed when Taeyong accidentally added too much salt. That night, they lay on the chair under the blanket watching stars. Taeyong curled up in Jungkook's arm. Do you feel free? Jungkook asked softly. More than ever. Day 2. Plainness and warmth. The next morning, Jungkook pulled Taeyong into the pool without warning. Both of them screaming and laughing as they splashed water at each other. Jungkook, my hair. I will dry it for you later. They had a picnic in the backyard, lying side by side in the grass, eating fruits and talking about nothing and everything. Taeyong heard hand reach for Jungkook's cheek at one point, gently caressing it. You are really growing. You are the reason, Jungkook whispered. They didn't kiss, they didn't need to. They just stared at each other with the kind of quiet love and that needed words. Day 3, rainy comfort. On their last day, rain dropped on the window again, just like the first night when they had slept in the same bed. They stayed in, curled on the couch under the blanket. Taeyong stayed his head on Jungkook's lap while reading a book. Are you scared? Jungkook asked suddenly. Of what? Of people judging, talking, hurting us? Taeyong in airport, returning home as their plane touched down. The city lights of Seoul welcomed them back. Taeyong reached over the excuse me, Jungkook's hand. Jungkook looked at him. Taeyong smiled. Let them talk. I have got you. Jungkook smiled back. And I have got you. 1 year later, Taekook's first anniversary. The apartment was glowing. Candle flickered on the dining table. Soft petals land and flower, food and fairy lights spark along the balcony doors outside. It was raining lightly, just like the first night they truly slept together. Taeyang stood at the balcony, speechless. Jungkook, what is all this? Jungkook stepped closer, wearing a black stanza to tuck it onto fitted trouser, looking like he walked out of Taeyang's dream. Happy anniversary, baby. Taeyang's eyes welled up instantly. You remember? I never forget. He held out hands. Taeyang took it, dining. Just dinner, just them, just love. They ate together, laughing and remembering their journey from awkward nights to secret glances, from pain to healing. You were my first heartbreak, Taeyang teased while sipping wine. Jungkook grinning. You were and your last love, Taeyang blushed. You, yeah, and my only love. Jungkook reached out, wiped a drop of wine from Taeyang's lips. I still remember that first time you smiled at me in the kitchen. I knew that. Why? Because I will cry. Jungkook leaned in, then cry in my arms. After another proposal, Taeyang was standing in the balcony when Jungkook came behind and hugged him from behind. Cold. Jungkook asked, "No, just peaceful." Jungkook turned him around slowly. Taeyang looked up at him. Jungkook took a step back, reached into the pocket, and pulled out a small velvet box. Then frozen Jungkook opened it, revealing a stunning purple diamond ring in a silver band, reflecting both moonlight and candlelight. Jungkook gasped. I have waited for this moment since the day you entered my life, Jungkook said. Slightly teary, was shaking with emotion. You changed me. You made me feel. You healed me. Will you marry me, Taeyang? Taeyang covered his mouth, tears falling. Is this real? It's real. All of it. I want to call you mine forever. Please say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Taeyang cried as Jungkook slipped the ring onto his finger. I love you so much, Jungkook, and I love you till my last breath. That night, full of love and fire, they kissed, soft at first like a promise, then deeper, hotter as years of longing and emotion split between them. Thanks and trembled as Jungkook slowly undressed him, kissing every part of him like a treasure. I want to love you, Jungkook whispered, lying Taeyang down gently on their bed. Tonight I will show you everything I feel. I will show you everything I feel. Show me, Taeyang whispered back. The room filled with soft whispered names, breathless laughter, and the sound of skin against skin. They didn't rush, they didn't need to. That night, not just passion, it was years of waiting, forgiving, healing, and finally becoming one. A week after proposal, Taeyang stood in front of the mirror holding up a switch of ivory silk between his fingers. His lips were pressed together in focused bronze. Slightly frowned, Jungkook walked into the room, arms crossed and smiled mischievous. You have been staring at that fabric for 20 minutes, baby. Taeyang turned around because I want everything to be perfect. Jungkook walked closer and shook his arm around Taeyang's waist and behind it's already is You said yes, Taehyung blushed hard. Stop that. Why? Jungkook whispered near his ear. You are my fiance now. Taehyung's knees weakened slightly. Wedding outfit trials. Taehyung tried one unelegant cream colored gold embroidery. He looked ethereal under the warm studio light. Jungkook, sitting on the couch in a black, watched it with dark, heated eyes. Taehyung glanced at him. Well, Jungkook leaned forward, voice low. You look so good in. I'm scared I might just kiss you in front of everyone during the voice. Taehyung turned red. Jungkook, what? Can't I help it if I'm marrying the most beautiful man on the earth? Taehyung leaned down, looked down, ears pink. Jungkook stood walking to him, fixed a hand strand of hair behind Taehyung's ear and said, with a smile, you are mine, just mine. Back at home, Sia was going through a list of traditional elements for the wedding. Taehyung, you will wear the family during the ceremony, okay? Taehyung nodded, yes, mom. Jungkook walked in holding a tray of sweets. I still can't believe our Jungkook is getting married. Never thought this day would come. Why? Jungkook raised and broke because you used to act like love doesn't exist. Namjoon teased, yeah, clenched. And now look at you, fluttering non-stop, chasing tail like a lovesick puppy. Do not chase, Jungkook defends. Yes, you do. Taehyung and Namjoon said in unison. Everyone burst out laughing. The night before the wedding, Taehyung sat on the bed looking through old pictures of them, smiling, crying, hurting, healing. It felt surreal. Tomorrow he would marry Jungkook. Just then his phone buzzed. I can't sleep. I want to see you. Taehyung smiled and tiptoed out of room. He found Jungkook sitting by the window of the guest room, knees pulled to his chest, looking at the stars. Hey, Taehyung whispered, looking. Jungkook looked up, his eyes soft and can't stay away. You called me. Taehyung smiled. Jungkook pulled Taehyung into his lap and rested his chin on Taehyung's shoulder. Are you ready for forever? I was born ready for you. They said like that in the silence, wrapped in each other's warmth. The morning sun battled the sky in hue of rose and gold. Inside the elegant style villa, Taehyung sat by the window, white robe, staring at the garden. His fingers nervously played with the hem of the sleeve. Jimin peeked in. You okay? Taehyung turned, her shy smile blooming. Yeah, I am getting married today. Jimin walked in and hugged him from behind. To someone who worshipped the group, you walk on. You will be okay. Down the hall, Jungkook was passing like a storm. Namjoon sighed dramatically. Would you please stop wearing a hole in the floor? The venue was simple and elegant. Paper lanterns floated above flowers in muted purples and white surrounded the SL. Then soft music started. Everyone turned and Jungkook's heart stopped with him. He stepped forward in an irony handbook with purple accent, hair soft, cool, cheeks dusted pink. Jungkook whispered, he's unreal. Taehyung made eyes his and the world faded. Every step was memory, every breath a promise. They stood face to face under the soft sky. Hands shaking as they held each other, Sia and Namjoon stood nearby, tearful, a smile on their faces. Jungkook, I thought I was protecting you by letting you go, but all I did was hurt the both of us. I have loved you in silence, in pain, in longing, but today I will love you in light, in joy, in truth. I will never walk away again. Taehyung, you are my home. Taehyung, I hated you once, not because I stopped loving you, but because I couldn't stop. You broke me, but you are the one who knew how to put me together. I love you, Jungkook. I always have and I always will. Their face and fingers intertwined, their lips touched, applause rang through the grounds. They were married the first night. The bedroom was soft light with lavender candles, and the window were open to the night breeze. Curtains swayed gently. Young stood by the door, barefoot and said. Jungkook approached him slowly. Still nervous, Jungkook asked. Taehyung nodded, biting his lips. Jungkook curved his cheeks, eyes soft. We will take it slow. We have forever. They kissed, not rushed, not ready. Needy, just full of warmth and promises. Jungkook laid them down gently, brushing his hair from his face. There he trailed soft kisses along Tang's temple, his nose, his cheeks. I love you, Jungkook whispered into the cheek. More than words will ever reach. Taehyung held Jungkook closer, their bodies tangled under the sheets. They then saw me slowly, like you are painting me into forever. And that night they didn't just share a bed, they shared heart, they become one. The end. So everyone, how was this story? Comment me down. The next one I'm going to start is going to be a bodyguard and his boss, his boy. Okay, I hope you will enjoy the next one too. See you again. Bye bye. Love you. Bye.